Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. Let's go ahead and tap in to the energies. I wanted to see if I can work a little bit while I tap in. See what comes through. Okay, so this stood out right away. We have fire. I took this out today as well. My arc, oops, excuse me. My suddenly have you ever had a moment where it's like the mouth does not do what the mind wants it to do? In other words, the word is there, but the mouth isn't like keeping up. Like, what's going on here? Archangel Michael. I pulled out Archangel Michael. Why was that? It felt like prohibited to speak out loud. I don't know. Fire. Here and now, I invoke the elemental force of fire. I call to the I can't see from there. I call to the Hirsch. Why am I stuttering, Lord Jesus? Yeah, Hirsch fires warmth. I've never heard of the word. Is it hearth? Is that a T? Now I gotta do this. Okay, what's next? Oh, we have water. But hold on. Oh, no wonder it was hard to look at. Okay, I call to the hearth fire's warmth and the sun's revealing light, to the lightning's strike and the meteor's blazing arc. You that catalyzes transformation, you that teaches the clearest lessons, you that melts stone, I call you here to infuse my intention with your flickering gifts. I call you here to fill the spirit forge. Temper my will in your flames and anneal my purpose with your heat. Candle and campfire, courage and coals, fire I call to thee. Okay, there is this song here. Europe can be significant. You know what's interesting? The song is called Europa, right? Europa. Earth's cry, heaven's smile. That's Santana. Earth's cry, heaven's smile. Very dualistic in nature, and I guess maybe I should read the water then, because I'm getting like a dualistic energy right now of the fire and water. Hold that thought. Okay. Water. Here and now, I invoke the elemental force of water. I call to the trickling stream and the ocean's waves, to the clear, cold well and the falling rain. You that is ever shifting, you that teaches lessons of adaptation, you that wears canyons of stone, I call you here to infuse my intention with your sparkling gifts. I call you here to carve the spirit river. Wash my will in your flow and carry my purpose on your currents. Dewdrop and lake, clarity and storm, water I call to thee. So there's something significant with the water signs and the fire signs, or maybe those energies right now need to be reinforced or protected. Your spirit, your emotions. Earth's cry, heaven's smile. I feel like the angels smile when you heal. Your cry isn't always, that seething pain. Sometimes your cry kind of allows you to remember how real you are, or allows you to feel your own humanity in some way. It reminds you of your humanness. So what I was going to do was my chart, and it's over here. I'm just going to do this real quick just to see what are the current energies. I hope my audio is okay. I think I was supposed to be testing my audio before I did this. Maybe I should come back. How about them apples? Do I do that? Something about apples. How about them apples? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Blocks and interferences. Okay. Blocks. Something about blocks and interferences. Imprint. Other. Some imprint of another or on another. What kind of program? Imprint. What is a program, or when was this program an issue? Future lives. Okay, so we're being asked to imprint on the future lives of others, or we will be imprinting on the future lives of others in the future. What? Imprint. Oh gosh. No ordinary love. This is no ordinary love. That is the imprint or the intention for the future. A cast of characters. So we have discarnates, and it kind of shifted into dark energy. So maybe that's part of your, hold on, you took my love. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Somebody say that a love like that won't last. All that I got to be. Oh, didn't I give you all that I got to give, baby? So maybe these energies, discarnate energies, I gave you all that I can give. Gave you love. I feel like these energies are like all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. People that haven't healed from heartbreak, I keep crying for you. Yikes. So perhaps that's the purpose of this future intention. To give it's like there's nothing like you and I to give an experience of a love that is not ordinary. This is no ordinary love. We have angel also over these two energies, discarnate and dark energies. No ordinary love. Okay. Discordant energies. Bitterness. Judgmental. It's in the vicinity of betrayal and intolerance, jealousy, judgmental, lethargy. Those are the discordant energies that would be healed through this intention. So, the blocks and interference okay, an imprint. The imprint on another is being blocked or interfered with. And this might have to do with future lives. The number 90 could be significant. It's a program, it's a imprint for the future lives that is being blocked or interfered with. An imprint on another in regards to a future life. Okay. Discarnate energies or dark energies. So we got to look at this in all the ways it comes through, right? It can't just be, oh, I like the way that sounds, so that's the story. Well, there's also the possibility of energy that wants to imprint that's being blocked because they're wanting to imprint on one of your future lives or on your future life. And that imprint has to do with discarnate energies, unintegrated energies, dark energies, okay? It could be dark angel energy. And it's an energy of bitterness. It's an energy of betrayal, intolerance, jealousy, judgmental, lethargy. Could even lead to low self-esteem, brain damage, insanity. I think that's why we have the energies of Archangel Michael protecting our spirit, protecting our emotional body from being penetrated from that type of energy, so that we do not get imprinted and move into our future lives with that type of imprint. So be mindful of the energies that surround you, your children. Do not allow these energies to imprint for no reason. And do not blame the vessels that carry these energies. A lot of times they're victims of those energies themselves. They're just prisoners in their own bodies of these entities' energies. So don't take it personal that they carry that. You know, it's a better thing to do to hold space, find it in your energy field, to find the liberation of that spirit within that vessel that needs to be liberated, and free that vessel from entities that want to overtake them and influence their vessel to create chaos or wreak havoc on other people's lives outside of their own control. Free those spirits, liberate those spirits from that energy. If those entities surround the being that you can perceive as negative, you can perceive as a hater, you can perceive as, evil, a monster, a demon, call them whatever you call them, an asshole, a bitch, a douchebag, however you call them, that's an entity that surrounds them outside of their own control, because if they were in control, they wouldn't do the foolish things that they do. They wouldn't do the cruelty or behave in the cruel ways or say the cruel things or act out in ways that are so inconsistent with what they actually need and want, which is love, which is what every person on earth lives and thrives on. So, at least that's my belief. But that's just me. Somebody feels that they love you more than anyone. Well, yeah. Something about it's the heart that falls in love. Not the timing, or I don't know. Somebody wants you to know that they love you like no one else loves you. The way a man with a tie could love you, I could love you more than a man like that, they're saying. Because it's not the style that makes you fall in love, it's the heart, is what they're saying. That's true, I think. How dare I? Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel so... Look at that. Don't get burned by the flame, folks. Don't get burned by the flames. Ooh-wee. Fire and alabaster. Okay, this is from The Worst Witch. It's a spell that the evil... Well, she wasn't evil. She was just a very... Ethel Hallow. Ethel Hallow was the best witch, of course. She knew all the spells, and she comes from a long line of witches. And she studied really hard to be the best. So, of course, Ethel Hallow is a teacher's pet, and everyone loves her. So, Ethel got a little bit jealous when her arch nemesis, who was a clumsy witch, who was always fumbling over things and making mistakes that made, people laugh at her and point the finger at her as being the worst witch. She decided it wasn't enough that she was already struggling to really, do her best. She figured, sure, I'll let you borrow my broom for this massive event that the Grand Wizard is going to come see us perform at. I'll let you borrow my broom. Don't worry about it. I got you. All for one for all, kind of energy. And she cast a spell over this broom. And this is the spell that she cast. Please, it's just from a show. So don't take it personal or seriously. But just so you can understand the concept, I guess, of the energy of how they're behaving. So somebody doesn't want me to speak. They're saying, don't say it because it hurts. Hold on. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me because it hurts. Hold on. It's all ending. You gotta stop pretending who we are. Okay, all right. Somebody's gotta stop pretending who they are. I don't know what that's about. Here we go. All right. Fire and alabaster. Crummy canasta. I think that's how she says it. When I say faster, I order disaster. Ooh ha ha ha. All right. So that was her spell. And sure enough, when she said faster, her broomstick in mid-formation, as they were doing their whole, Hallows Eve. Why is Hallows Eve coming through? October, fall season, Halloween could be significant. But maybe a Scorpio or a Libra could be significant. Maybe they don't want you to speak. So please stop explaining. Don't tell them because it hurts. Okay? Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. All right. Where was I? Hold that thought. I know what you're saying, so please stop explaining. But I want to. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, could be significant. I don't need your reasons. I know you're good. I know you're good. I know you're real good. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. All right. Oh, hold on. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Excuse. Oh, clearing the throat. Clearing the throat. Clearing the chest. Somebody's getting ready to communicate. See? Whoever didn't want them to speak. Now somebody's like getting clear on what they're going to say. Okay. So anyways. So she says fire. And they were doing their formation in front of the Grand Wizard. And of course, her broom started going haywire, started, being out of order, causing everyone else that was doing their flight to fall. Created a whole thing, a whole problem. They all falter in front of this Grand Wizard. The performance was ruined. And it seemed that it was the mistake of this poor young lady, Mildred Hubble. A disaster area. Okay. So Mildred Hubble gets blamed for it, but once she runs away, something about the My Little Runaway. When somebody goes out, when they go to the store, when they go to, I don't know, whatever, errands, anything that they go out to do, somebody thinks, assumes or sees them as like being a runner. Like those are excuses to be a runner. My little runaway, oh run away. That's not even the song that's on right now, but anywho, that was something from last night. Pool party could be significant, or evenings at the pool hold memories of deeper connections. It could be family. But there's like an unlocking memories of family time. Hold on. All right, let that go. Cualquiera puede cometer algún error, algún desliz alguna vez. Somebody's justifying. Somebody wants to come back. They feel it's a punishment, but they're trying to justify a mistake. Like during a separation, they did something they weren't supposed to do. This could be a Cancer or Sagittarius that wants to come back into a partnership, maybe with a Pisces in reverse, a Pisces that's unwell. This Pisces individual, they might have some strings attached still, but they're not together. If you're the Cancer energy, or if they're we have a Cancer energy here that's not interested sexually in this person. Yikes. We have an Aries that is also not sexually interested in this person. Sagittarius in reverse is not communicating. Now, there's this thing with the job. There was like too much chaos, too much controversy, I just heard. Something about it's not in the right space or in the right neighborhood, perhaps. The value. They're talking trash about the value of the area, but it's also something to do with the people. They don't like the people. There's a lot of like hidden agendas between these people in some ways, like hidden relationships, hidden pairings, hidden partnerships, a lot of conspiracy type stuff amongst. So they want to end, they don't want to participate in this area. And I think that's a secret that's coming out. They're like, I don't want to be there because I don't want any ties. This place, it's something to do with the value is out also. It's either about a job or what someone is worth in terms of what they do, or what they've studied, or what they've learned. Yeah, their status outside of I feel like it's the status of a Leo in reverse, or it could just be your status, your creative status. Maybe it's something with your creative status is not attached to a partnership. Somebody needs to conquer you, and it became a reality. Their dream became a reality. It was inevitable that it was going to happen because your flame was calling, and they want more. Te voy a comer. I'm going to eat you up with kisses, he says. Okay, back to where we were here. Somebody, why? Look at this. Mind you, I'm staring right at it. I'm playing with it. This got intermingled into my clue cards. An Uno card. The number 7, the color green, could be significant. But didn't we talked about the 7 flames? We're talking about fire today. Here's the number 7 again. 7 could be significant. Something about someone's attitude didn't inspire trust because somebody lied, or somebody was unfaithful, unloyal, and this person wants to heal your soul. Oh, it was inevitable that this was going to happen. Your flame was calling, and they want more of it. Te voy a comer. Sorry, guys. A besos. Listen, I have to sing loud for my voice not to crack, but I don't want to do that. So, oh my God, look at this. Do you see this? Do you see the 7-7 there? Do you see the 7? Con tu cuerpo. This could be like a dream, but it's also something. Oh, they want your body. A besos. They're going to eat you up with kisses. The number 77. This person could have been born in 77. Woo! Wow. Interestingly, it's also the lead pipe. Dame tan solo. Somebody wants a moment. Only you know what they want. Oh my. Why did I hear that, Lord Jesus? I can't say that, Lord. That is so not ladylike. Something about pipe. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know, folks. Take the message as you will. Darn it. Jeez, so many lines. Did you see that? Sticks, lines. Hold on, now suddenly I want to dance. Maybe it's just the music, folks. Ooh, little by little, slowly but surely, I'm gonna love you slowly. Just the same way I'm telling you. I'm gonna eat that neck up, baby. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of flirting energy. There's a lot of like direct, very direct. Very, is that a gun in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? somebody feels at home with you. It could be a Scorpio that may have been a little bit like down and out, feeling left out or something to that effect. Could be could be a Gemini that was that had different values than you, or a Scorpio that was not communicating. This is a person that you may have worked with. This is someone that you may have seen, or somebody that you do the same kind of work. It has to do with work-related matters, things that maybe you've studied. You've both studied the same types of materials or something. There could be a Cancerian individual. The number 7. A July Cancer could be significant. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me commercial break, folks. For a break. Pure life, folks. Pure life. Pure life. Wise men say that only fools rush in. But guess what? Somebody cannot help falling in love with you. Could be air sign. A Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're faithful. Like this is destiny. Yeah. Wise men. Something with wise men and what wise men say about fools rushing in. This person is very emotional right now. They're seeing the bigger picture of what this healing. It could be an Aquarius right now thinking about the healing that you brought or shed light to. They were stuck in a bubble of depression of some sort, but they're open to receiving. They want to feel the independence because they're not very content with how things were balanced out for them. But I guess in some way they realize they brought the burden on themselves or something. They're in conflict. Some things were meant to be. They're in conflict with the Queen of Coins right now. The Queen of Coins could be a third party in their conflict. This is an Earth feminine energy. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo feminine. 1111, folks. See? The 11111 sticks. Masculine energy, very. We have air signs again. Page of Swords. We have a Queen of Cups. This could be a mother and son dynamic. A very sensitive mother to her son. Her son is very intelligent, very smart, very. He has a beautiful mind. He would give his life for his mother. I mean, he has such big vision, such a beautiful mind. A beautiful mind, the movie could be significant. Yeah, he's growing up to be very, very sharp, very wise, very powerful in his word. This young man, he's very independent in his thinking as well. This is he's been kind of, I would say, why am I suddenly struggling to say this? Maybe he doesn't want me to say this. I'm sorry, but I have to. Aquarius, if it's you. They went through a period of time where they were shunned for being smart in a certain way, or their way of thinking wasn't understood. So maybe they just came across as someone that was very cold or didn't give, wasn't very good at giving in partnerships. But that was like a betrayal because it caused a lot of towers for them. Only one. I don't like that song, but I don't know this song. So maybe somebody didn't like how this person talked, how they behaved. There was a wrecking ball. Oh, do I want to sing this now? We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny it. This person is not able to rest over this. Don't ever say I just walked away, because I will always want you. I can't live a lie I can't live a life running from my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. A new beginning for this person, for an Aquarius. All they wanted was to break you off, and all you ever did was break them. Maybe they feel foolish, or maybe they feel like they have to start again. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. You slowly turn. Maybe you went a different direction emotionally and didn't wait. Don't ever say I walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a life running for my life. I will always want you. Listen, your ass came in like a wrecking ball. This person never hit so hard in love. You changed their whole view, their whole perception. They just close their eyes? What? Break me. You broke this person. You finally made this person see something that they were unwilling to see, unfortunately. Something about sex. They didn't mean to start a war. This person was shady. Sexually, maybe? They were a great performer. They should have let you win. There's a special event. They didn't want to start a war with you. They just wanted you to let them in to the special event. The audacity. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. I don't know about that. Not. I will always want you. Not. This person either drives you crazy or you drive them crazy. Take that energy as you will. This person is very much wanting you, but they want you they just want you. They like the passion of you, but they don't like the realness of you. This could be. We have Scorpio energies again. Maybe you have to investigate that, or they're investigating. But I don't know. Hold on. I think that you're protecting your energy. I think you're protecting yourself spiritually. You have a lot of love that you want to share and give, but you cannot let yourself get taken over by it in a certain way. Like, I don't know, this is giving like somebody wants to see you shine. Somebody wants you to be like rah, out there loud. But you're kind of keeping it inside like a listen. You're exploring, I guess maybe your own energy. You're looking deeper. into your own personal authority, into your own sense of authority in regards to your resources. Apples can be significant, okay? I thought of the evil queen from, was it Cinderella? The apple? Not Cinderella. Snow White, damn it. With the apple. Evil queen. Ooh, hold on. Let's get it on. Who wants to get it on? Let's get it on. Tell me who. First arrival, Mars. If that's not an indicator of Aries, Aries is saying, let's get it on. Oh my, Aries. We're all sensitive people, Aquarius. So much to give. Understand each other. Aries, you could be going into a group or collaborating with a certain group. That's going to be, oof. The numbers, look at this. 11, 22. And the 39 equals a 12. The 1 and the 2. So ones and twos, ones and twos. I'm getting like matrix codes. Ones and twos, ones and twos. Mars, Aquarius. Individuals, first house, arrival, collaborate, motion. A collaboration is in motion. It's arriving. This nurture. 9 plus, look at that, the 29 is an 11. So, okay, a lot of nurturing from the masculine energy. For some reason, that's the energy that keeps coming through. I feel like nurturing, either nurturing for the masculine energy, nurturing from the masculine energy to the feminine. Maybe there's a review in place right now in terms of a conjunction, some kind of alliance. The number 6 could be significant there. 6, 6. 1551. 1551. Do you see the two, how that looks right there? Maybe W could be significant. Pyramids in reverse can be significant. Again, the authority. So this has to do with being the authority of your own. You were exploring the authority perhaps. And now that maybe you have, or you will be in this group, there's like in this collaboration, I think it's a matter of everyone that is self-authored. Maybe, I don't know, something about books could be significant. Something about law enforcement could be significant. The government. Self-governed in some, like, oh. Sorry, Mr. Michael. Excusez-moi. Michael, what? Saturn, structure. Okay. A group of, warriors for the government. It could be the military that we're talking about here with Archangel Michael. To bring balance. Okay. To create positive relations. So it's possible that a government or a military is doing some kind of like we did those, what is it called, like ambassador visits or things like that. I don't remember if that's what they were called, but we had people from other countries come onto the ship to build our relationships with other countries. So something about that could be significant. Okay? Something about the silence between you and I. And look, it was there. 11:22. See it? 11:22 again. Something about this. The love is no longer a secret. Our love is no longer a secret, and it has to do with the silence between you and I. 2 stars, and that no one would talk against us. Hold on. Donde tu grito sea una canción. Where your scream is a song. That no one comes between us. When there's nothing but witness at the silence and you and I. Where your scream is a song. Alright, that's enough, folks. I'll come back with another message. Take care.